of a different angle. I got some white wall.
Yeah, I need to cover that.
Kind of cool. It's too up.
I don't like that that's visible.
It's kind of cool. I like the contrast. It's cool. Good morning, bam. We're live. Marco, 120 wall balls on the minute. 4 burpee box jump overs. Thank you, Greg. 120 wall. Oh, so you do 120 wall balls, and every minute you do 4 burpee box jump overs. Wow.
That sounds horrible.
It's crazy. There's nowhere to hide. Oh, I wrote this nasty text to someone on YouTube comment. Someone in Dave's comment says it's nice to see Sevon doing CrossFit again.
What?
I know. I'm like, hey, asshole. Like, all jokes aside, assault bike jokes aside, I've been getting at it for 19 years. Jackass.
What do you think you've been doing the whole time?
I don't know.
Assault bike? I guess just doing the assault bike every day.
The person was like, Dave, thanks for walking the walk. Greg and Sevon didn't walk the walk, and well, Sevon kind of is now. Go fuck yourself, Tyler Andrews. Cuck. Fucking irritated.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Did you respond to it?
Yeah, it's not up there. Maybe it got pulled down. YouTube kept sending me warnings saying like, hey, this isn't cool. Like, this isn't cool. I kept like reducing it. Like I said, you idiot. And then it said, and then I called him you cuck. And then I took off the word you, thinking like if I didn't direct it at someone, I just said idiot and cuck, but it's gone. It's not there.
It's not there anymore. You think AI is going to be able to differentiate like what direction you're sending the complaint? This is a crazy comment though. I love that you share your own training. It feels like leadership.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Tyler Andrews. I went to his YouTube channel. He's a total feminized. He's a cock. Really, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, he looks like a loser.
Hello, Miss Sabbath Essentials.
She got mad at us for yesterday.
She was the butt of a joke.
Yeah, we put the phone number up there.
Yeah.
And then we just...
Yeah. Adios, girlfriend.
Sorry.
Take the good with the bad. You have good skin. Hey, Greg, can you buy CrossFit back, then sell it to Sousa on the cheap? Please and thank you. Happy birthday, dude. 37 years old today. Happy birthday. That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
I saw Trump suing the BBC for $10 billion.
With a B?
Bad boy for life.
Where did you cut? God, I can't believe people come up with these numbers.
I still haven't finished the Diddy. Do you not finish stuff? Like I watched 3 episodes of the Diddy documentary, and now I'm just like,
I gave up.
Is there other thing like I watched 2 episodes of Landman. I watched the first 2 episodes of season 1, and then we had some people over, and I watched the last 2 episodes. And then my wife's like, "Hey, they have a new episode. Do you want to watch it?" I'm like, "Not so much." I don't know why I have trouble getting into stuff.
Game of Thrones, never finished it.
Oh, yeah, that I finished.
Stuff like that.
Yellowstone, I didn't finish.
Nope. Well, they had that huge break, and then Taylor Sheridan and Billy Bob Thornton had like a fallout.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember what it was, but then they killed him off. Or no. Yeah, I think they killed him off or something, and then it just got
not Billy Bob. You mean Costner.
Yeah, sorry, Costner.
Costner,
yeah.
okay.
I get those 2 mixed up.
Okay. Sevon Diddy, it's worth it. Yeah, I know. I need to.
Is it?
Landman is great. I understand the appeal to Landman, but it's got a little bit of Tulsa Kings in it. It's like it's so cheap. The wife and the daughter kind of ruin it for me.
It's like it's hyper.
I mean, the best part about it too, but they also kind of ruin it for me. Like, are there girls who are really as dumb as that daughter?
Yes. All the OnlyFans chicks are like that.
They're that dumb?
Yeah. It's like a little hyperbole, but that's a reality, I think, for a lot of people.
Man, those don't look like, well, yeah. Those two characters I struggle with. I do like the son.
Yeah. That's a cool, I like that storyline in the show.
It's the same with the Tulsa Kings. There's a character in there who owns the marijuana shop, and he's my favorite character too. And he's kind of akin to the dude, the son in Landman.
Okay.
And everyone keeps talking about how great the writing is in Landman, and I saw it in the first 2 episodes, but in the last 2 episodes, I didn't really see it. It's like, you know, the guy Sam Elliott, who's in it?
Yeah.
Like, you have this great acting, and then you have the daughter. Do you know what I mean? Not that the daughter's not good acting. It's not like I don't believe her. Maybe I'm just disappointed in it. Maybe I'm just like, holy fuck, are there really people like this? This is really bumming me out. Like that movie Idiocracy. That movie really bummed. Some people thought it was so funny. It really bummed me out. I mean, I know it's 15 years old.
I think it's hilarious, but I also think it's like, I can see, but like
it's depressing,
the comedy of it, but it's very depressing. It's like watching what the fuck is that nuclear?
Pat's like that. Pat's depressing.
House of Dynamite.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
You don't want to watch that.
No,
that'll fuck you up bad.
Pat's depressing, or someone like Jasmine Crockett's depressing. You're like, man, you have all this energy and all this passion, and you could be so cool, but like you're just something's not right.
Yeah, I get that.
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
Just chilling like a villain.
Yeah. Morning, Caleb.
Hoping my boy Trump takes down the BBC.
What's the latest on that?
I'm gonna play you a little clip. Oh, I hear tractors and stuff.
It's asshole with a blower, wouldn't it? It's perfect.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad, Greg.
Is this better?
Yeah, but just so you know, it wasn't even bad. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. It was.
I like that knack.
It was nice. Construction ambiance. That's one of my favorite things about Trump is when he's like, "Yes, I love the sound of building at the White House, jackhammers. I love it. I love it when he does." Melania doesn't like it too much. There's a side to this BBC thing that I didn't even realize. Let me play the clip for you, and then they actually, I guess, to convict the Jan 6 people, the insurrectionists, they actually use that in court as if it was true. I didn't think you were allowed to play edited stuff in court, like stuff with cuts on it. But this is the clip. I'm going to play the clip that the BBC is getting sued for. Here we go.
Provided by Nick Sorter on X. Not sure if they're going to play what President Trump actually said first or what was edited, but we'll discuss that after. Take a watch of the president's speech and what was fabricated by the BBC by editing right here.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you, and we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
Okay. And there was so much more to it. I mean, I really want to poke more around, and so should you. I know that he also said we're going to peacefully and patriotically, which they completely left out of the BBC version. So the second part is what he actually.
So that's wild that they did that, and now he's suing him for $10 billion, and which I mean, I don't even know if he's going to get $10 million, but I hope he causes them a shitload of trouble. But that guy on the right in the clip said, hey, when they convicted me in court, they played that clip. And I didn't even know it was a fake clip. I even believe that Trump said that.
Now he's been pardoned, right?
Yeah, now he's been pardoned.
Yep.
But that's some real scumbaggery. That is really, really some nasty shit. Yeah. I'd like to. Is the BBC? Do you know much about it? It's pretty much like our PBS, right? It's funded by their.
How's that different than the Dan Rather forgery of Bush's war record?
Refresh me on that.
The 60 Minutes forgery of
I forget about that. Maybe Caleb, can you put Dan Rather Bush? There's probably a whole
Rathergate. Let's see.
Oh, Killian documents controversy.
yeah.
Involved 6 documents, false allegations about President George Bush's service in the Texas Air National Guard in 72-73, alleged typed in 1973. Dan Rather presented 4 of these documents as authentic in 60 Minutes broadcast aired by CBS on September 8th, less than 2 months before the 2004 presidential election. Wow. But it was later found that the CBS had failed to authenticate them. Several typewriter and typography experts soon concluded they were forgeries. Lieutenant Colonel Bill Burkett provided the documents to CBS, but he claims to have burned the originals. Wow, did anyone go to jail for that?
No, but check this out. Rather lost his job.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and he was the highest paid journalist, I think, in the country or so.
I remember that. People who weren't alive back then probably don't remember. Like Dan Rather was like Michael Jackson, like Walter Cronkite. Like he was like we all gathered around the TV every night, and it was him.
Yep. There's some background to that that's kind of fun.
It is billion. He's suing for 10 billion, not million. B is in bad boy, as in P Diddy. No.
How do you come up with that money? How do you come up with that number? You're like
he does it for fun.
It's just how he is.
okay.
All his facts are that way.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Greg. Back to Dan Rather and Bush.
While that was airing, while the documents were on the screen, a fella that went by the name of Buckhead posted on, and if you know who this is, don't say anything. But he posted on Free Republic Online that these documents are forgeries. And then when it turned out later that it was revealed that someone named Buckhead had spit this out while the show was airing. And that inside information could only be CIA. And the liberals and the left media invested an enormous amount of time into uncovering who Buckhead was. And you and I know him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can guess.
And it wasn't CIA and it wasn't inside information. He had worked the patent for Microsoft on justified fonts, and he could see from the justification on the thing that justification happened a decade after.
Oh,
at a glance, that's not from that era. You couldn't do that with a typewriter then. How's that for brilliant?
yeah.
Oh wow.
CIA.
I thought I saw something about that on the
smarter than that even.
Justification of fonts refers to the aligning text flush left and right, creating clean edges.
There's different methods of that.
Yeah. Wow.
But someone that knows this shit can glance at a document and tell you the time span within which it was created. Justifications are still changing. It's still a hot work topic.
Wasn't George Bush Sr. Was this Bush Sr. or Jr. It was Jr., right? Who the Dan Rather story was about?
Jr.
Okay, but wasn't Bush Sr. the head of the CIA at one point?
I think he had every fucking job you could have in government.
I wonder if he knew right away, if he was telling his son, fuck, it's the CIA. It's
it didn't hold up to all kinds of scrutiny and quickly. But look, how long did we surf the Russiagate thing? 2 years? 3? There's still half the fucks still think that the Biden's laptop was a Russian work. Hey, I was thinking about this yesterday. I want to go over this again. And it relates to plausibility and just kind of, being intelligent in general. I knew the laptop was real, the book. Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
And I bought a 4-foot tall stack of them, and I gave them out as Christmas presents. And it was cool because no one had heard anything about it really. And I was able to hand that out to libtard friends, and they'd, oh, thank, what's this? Hunter's got a book of, is it Hunter? And you know, not a one of them looked at it. But how could I tell quickly that it was authentic?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
It's a hard thing to answer, but I'm going to tell you how. Are you fooled by an answering machine versus a live voice?
No.
Are you fooled from a dramatization versus a camera running on real people?
Usually not.
Yeah, I think never.
Especially if it's like a parking lot cam and they have no idea they're being filmed.
Yeah, there's actors act different than real people.
Mm.
Obviously so. And I would think you could take any group of 15-year-olds and expose them to cameras on people versus actors and actresses, and they'd know the difference.
You're basically saying the writing that you saw, all the thousands of texts and tweets and WhatsApps and all that conversation, you knew that was real with Hunter. You could tell it was real conversation.
If they could do that, they would be named Quentin Tarantino, and we'd all know everything about them. And they'd be filthy fucking rich. They wouldn't be making $25,000 a year. Everything, all the propaganda that comes out of China and Russia is ham-handed. It's so fucking bad. Dude, they can't even make a fucking instructions that don't make me laugh for a fucking Sony TV set.
Yeah, yeah.
This didn't come from far away. It came from my old neighborhood. I recognized all of it.
By the way, this book is every single thing that was in the Biden laptop. It's a very thick book. Got all the nudes and sex stuff and all the texts and all the correspondence with the Hillarys and the Obamas, and it's all here. Anyone who wants to buy this, during the Biden administration, this was pulled down off of Amazon, but it's back up. It's a crazy book. It's a crazy book. I can't believe that dude was running. This dude was running the country more than his dad.
I have 75 pounds of those fucking books.
What's amazing is that 50 of the senior top intelligence officers in the United States, NSA, CIA, FBI, they all said that the laptop was fake. They signed that paper. And what's crazy, so here it is. And what's crazy is, I mean, to be fair, Greg, half of you still think January 6th was left-wing run operation.
Oh, I don't think that. I think nothing happened. That's what I think. I think a crooked Capitol cop shot a woman for a trespass and then got paid a shit ton of money in bizarre circumstances, and he's committed felonies on duty with a firearm. By the way, shooting at that fleeing car was a felony.
And Annie took a bag of cash. Annie got a promotion.
Yeah.
And Pat, if you think
Pat, let me be clear about something. I don't think the left's intelligent enough to come up with conspiracy theories. I really don't. Hillary is, but the left isn't. The left's stupid enough to believe them. That's the deal. But Podesta's not stupid. Hillary's not stupid.
Right.
All of you that follow them are stupid. And they know that. They know you're dumb.
Right.
They count on it. You know their response to smart people? They don't fucking mention them ever.
Maybe
they got Douglas Murray. So they couldn't even stand up to fucking Charlie Kirk.
Right. They couldn't yet.
Wow.
Couldn't even stand up to him. And he was the kind of guy I could have listened to him for 1,000 hours and with a pencil ready to go. There's nothing to write down. He didn't say anything that wasn't obviously, clearly true to anyone that's just kind of halfway paying attention to life. But by the way, I take American exceptionalism as an empirical fact.
Mm.
And the inability to see it, it comes from a cognitive issue, probably emotionally driven, and maybe just not real good cognitive capacity to begin with. But if you don't think this is the best place on earth, you haven't traveled, and you're not paying attention to the people, what they're doing to get here, including the thousands of surrogate Chinese Americans born here that are the offspring of the leadership of China.
Mm.
They've all gotten jizzed up local gals to have babies here. Everyone's got an out plan. I could tell you some kind of famous ones of some notable people we met over there. Dude, I met a guy that speaks no English that has 2 daughters at Berkeley and a home in Saratoga.
So you say an out plan. So it's not to take over. It's to get away because they know it's better.
They know they're going to do another one of those things like Mao did. They'll probably starve 100 million people within my kid's lifetime. That's a savage place. There's a reason that we have an alliance between the Russians, Iran, North Korea, and China,
and Venezuela.
And yeah, they're temperamentally of this and morally and philosophically of the same ilk.
I guess Trump weighed in on Reiner.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Hey,
before we go anywhere with that, let's just be straight up easy with this. It's a horrible fucking tragedy. An amazing and talented artist was, murdered by his crazy fucking son. It's just there's nothing but just tragedy to that. It's a horrible thing. And if you're not bothered by it, there's something wrong with you. Okay? That being said, I think one of his greatest contributions to humanity ever could be someone should write the parenting book that he didn't write.
Oh.
Hey.
Dude, if you'd asked me what's wrong with a 30-year-old drug addict that did $300,000 damage to the guest house a couple of years ago, back on drugs, living, what's the problem? What's the problem with that? And my answer would be he's going to murder you.
Mm.
I've seen this before. I've seen people keep a kid around that was threatening family members with violence. And the next thing you know.
What did he do? He called them classless? That's it?
I don't know. But when are the people going to come forward and say they weren't surprised?
I mean, the stuff that he was doing, meeting with Brennan and Clapper and pushing the laptop and the Russian hoax and the shit that he was saying about Trump. I mean, someone compiled all of Reiner's tweets. He was a complete piece of shit psychopath. He's Hollywood's Jasmine Crockett. I mean, he was a psychopath. And the fact that Brendan and Clapper sat down with him is nuts.
Do you remember the character he played in All in the Family, Michael Stivic?
Barely.
Michael was dyed-in-the-wool lefty, the character, and he was outwitted on the regular by Archie, who probably had an IQ of probably 109. But he's portrayed as a kind of a lovable, stupid liberal. And I don't think it was a stretch. I think he was typecast.
They said when I typed in his name, it said that he was only smart 5 times on the show. This is Rob Reiner on the left here.
Tell me on the way down.
Yeah.
Let me get out the door.
Was this a big show? I wasn't alive.
Huge.
Was the daughter hot?
Sally Struthers, dude.
Oh.
Where do you want this?
You don't know what you've done there, huh?
No, what's the matter?
Put the box down.
It's fucking great.
Would you mind opening that door a crack for me there?
Sure. There's no doorknob.
Fancy that.
How are you supposed to open the door?
Oh, with the key.
Where's the key?
Well, if you could open that door a crack there, you'd see the key sticking out of the lock on the other side of that door.
That's him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's him. And he raised his son as a violent drug addict and kept him in the house until he killed him and the missus. It's some kind of fucking Grimm's fairy tale. And he was talented. Hey, you know what I think's amazing about him? You know, it's a trip. Compare him, like just artistically speaking, compare him to, name another great director of this. Who's the other guy?
Spielberg. Right? Yeah, Spielberg.
Yeah. And look at their what is it? IMDb. Just check that out. It's kind of a trip. And net worth.
Reiner made Spinal Tap, Albert Brooks, Defending My Life, Shock and Awe, Being Charlie, and so goes on.
Being Charlie's going to be big now, but that's only because the fucking kid murdered him.
Oh, his son was in the movie?
It's about his son.
Oh, wow. Have you seen it?
No.
Meathead, he was the Meathead. He did When Harry Met Sally, A Few Good Men, Misery,
Yeah,
Stand By Me, A Princess Bride.
All good.
Okay, now Steven Spielberg movies. I think Spielberg did Jaws and E.T., right?
Yeah.
BF,
Jurassic Park, Schindler's List,
West Side Story. I guess that's a remake.
Yeah. Well, and let me just look. It's kind of interesting because one's a multi-billionaire, and I really don't think that money's a metric of artistic talent, but it does seem commensurate here.
Yeah, Spielberg's worth $7.1 billion.
Yeah, and Reiner estimated at $200 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a reasonable reflection of their impact.
Oh, that Spielberg had a larger impact on society.
Oh, they're not on the same tier. We hold a lot of what endears us to Rob Reiner was Meathead. I'll just be frank about that. That was a hell of a character.
And the left used him as a useful idiot.
And you know what's funny is Carol O'Connor was one of the most liberal guys in Hollywood.
Who's Carol O'Connor? The Archie?
Yeah.
Trump said a very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. And it was bad, man. I saw a compilation of his tweets. He was nonstop saying dumb shit. Sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people... crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all the goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace. I think that's fine. Or he should have just ignored it and not said anything. By the way, just like the Palisades fires, this murder is exposing how incompetent the LA police is. I read a report yesterday. It's the only major city in the United States that doesn't have its own homicide division. They couldn't find a coroner. It took a coroner over 5 hours to show up on the scene. Couldn't find a fucking coroner in the city of Los Angeles.
Wow.
Yeah. Greg, any chance we'll have access? Nice pivot. Lauren Knowles. Do you I don't know if you can see that picture. This is the thumbs up guy, Greg, that we met 15 years ago, and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Thumbs up CrossFit.
That's the wife.
Yeah. Cool people. Came to the HQ a few times. Greg, any chance we'll ever have access to the journal again? I would gladly pay for a hard copy of it.
Boy, that's not in my hands.
Lauren, reach out to Souza. Souza's put a compilation of some pretty crazy stuff together that's never seen the light of day, and have worked with people who put together. And there are some hard copies out there, some one-offs. It's some beautiful shit bound of all of Greg's works.
I don't even possess such a thing.
Yeah, Souza has I think he's even pitched it to Dave. He's shown Dave the hard copy and been like, "Yo, dude." It's funny, the BBC's pushing back. They're in full denial. Are they pretty much like PBS? Is the BBC funded by the UK government? That's their propaganda wing?
Yeah.
Yes. Primarily funded by the mandatory TV license fee paid by UK households. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I think that there's a big push to get rid of PBS in this country by the Trump administration. I think they've cut the funding.
I think they gutted its budget.
They gutted it?
Yeah, I think they wrecked it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Trump guts. It was
crazy
something
that people are like pissed about that.
Congress rescinds $9 billion meant for ending taxpayer subsidization of biased media. I think I saw something like they had 95 employees, and they were all liberal. They were all registered Democrats. And then the CEO was this crazy hot chick. And her backstory was crazy. CEO PBS.
This, as you're saying it.
I forget what her backstory is, but it was she didn't see him on the straight and narrow.
I'm sending you a book. I got it here. It was supposed to come before you left. The Trees of North America.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And from the Smithsonian.
Why don't I just come back to your house and stay for another 2 weeks and get it?
Come get it.
Just invite myself.
Stack of shit for you. I was either going to have Michaela send it or wait for you to come back. But what I want to do is get the kids to start collecting leaves they claim are specimens of that. And I'll have some specifications for plywood and a weight stack to press them in paper to make them brittle and bone dry and preserve forever. And let's see if we can get 1,000 species of tree leaves.
So I put my kids on that. This is related. I put my kids on that chemistry program. We're now 4 nights in. We did the alkali metals, we did the lanthanoids, and we did the alkaline. What?
Lanthanides.
What did I call them?
Lanthanoids.
Yeah, it refers to them as both lanthanoids and lanthanides. I know.
Orthopedic surgeons say centimeter.
Oh. The text or the videos that we've been watching on YouTube refer to them as lanthanoids and lanthanides. It's weird.
All right.
The
Yeah,
ever
or
trustful Google
lanthanoids.
AI
Okay.
says it's both as well.
I'm not a lanthanide scholar.
And we did alkaline lanthanoids. They know all about they know how to find the neutrons, they know atomic number, atomic mass, the nucleus. They know which ones are heavy, which ones are light. It's pretty cool. And you know what's crazy is I know nothing, so I can't teach them shit. I'm learning too at the same time. It's wild. Yeah, they'll be like, yes, the lanthanoids are the protons ranging from 57 to 71. They're getting it.
Yeah, you're gonna come real quickly into needing to know what a mole is.
Yeah, that's where I fucked up in school, in high school, I remember.
Everyone. And you know the weird thing is, once you get the hang of it, and I'm saying not a deep understanding, but just enough to like mechanically work with it, just be mechanical about it for a little while.
Yeah.
Through that comes a profound understanding of what the significance of it is. And so when you see things like Barry Sears coming up with a diet where you eat even blocks of protein, carb, and fat to be in this zone, and then he weights the protein at 9 grams and the carb at 7 and the fat at 3, so that you can work with these blocks as even integers. This is a chemist. It's a cool contrivance to make the numbers work sweet. So there's that.
Oh, that's why I never understood blocks, because I never understood moles either. Okay, but I see the analogy you're drawing there. I see that.
Yeah. And but what I'd encourage you to do is let's just dive into that mole thing kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's there regardless, you know. I mean, you're not going to get anywhere with chemistry. And once you have that, the rest of it's really easy until physical chemistry. And the limiting thing there for everyone is their mathematics. And I ended up tutoring a lot of physical chemistry because I could do the math. But I want to take you in another direction simultaneously. So I would give emphasis to the mole concept for sure, and start watching things. You know, what is a mole for kids? Great YouTube videos.
Okay.
But you also need to, there's something just miraculous about chemistry where you go, no fucking way. And it doesn't matter who you are. And I think one of the coolest places to start that is with Red Nile. And because I've had all four of my kids.
REDNILE?
Capital R, capital N, camel case, Red Nile, one word.
Okay.
Which is also a chemical agent in test. But the kid that does that is from Toronto, and he's young and he's brilliant, and his lab is fucking amazing. And I know for a fact that all of the techie guys at ATF watch him religiously. The chemists there, and they're huge fans. And he's posted stuff before where they've asked him, please take that down, dude. And they were in a position where they could have passed word along and it would have been yanked down, but they didn't want YouTube to punish them. But they didn't want that left up there. He's by the way, nothing short of I think he might be the best chemistry teacher in the fucking world. How's that? But
why didn't they want it up there? Sorry, Greg. I was writing and looking at something about Nile Red. I missed that.
He was showing you how to make a backyard.
Mustard gas.
You know, I didn't want to create the interest or poke anything at him, but
there's some anarchist cookbook shit in there.
Yeah, you could with household chemicals fundamentally make what is the primer in a bullet.
Wow.
Oh yeah. That'll get you in trouble.
Right. We don't want you doing that, pal. You know, thank you.
There are enough ways to figure out how to do it, maybe.
But the material is very good. Look at the one where he combined sodium and phosphorus, the NAK I was telling you about.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? That's something that the boys and I are tripping on. How is there a decimal place in the atomic mass of something if it's the number of protons and neutrons added together? You know that answer to that? Like it'll say the atomic mass is something that's 80.26. And we're like, how could it be that if it's, I mean, we just ignore it. We just always round down because that's what the videos we're watching have been doing. And they've kind of we've all picked up on that. You know, it'll tell you like 20 protons and then the atomic mass is 40.26. So you know it has 20 neutrons, but we're like, what happens to that 0.26?
I used to be able to answer that.
All right.
Look it up. That's an AI question. It might have something to do with the frequency of isotopes.
Frequency. Okay, yeah, I don't even know what that word means.
How the natural and common isotopes.
Oh, that kind of frequency. Okay. Greg, okay, go ahead, Caleb.
What was that? Going.
This is the sodium potassium thing?
Yeah.
After a while, I was supposed to start seeing some nice liquid metal, but it all still kind of just looked like junk. So I decided to add a small amount of pure ethanol. This immediately reacted with the dirty oxide layer on the metal and started cleaning it. I then stirred it around and occasionally added more ethanol, and eventually I had a bunch of small and extremely reactive metal balls.
Wow.
They were kind of refusing to combine, though, until I added a bunch of ethanol all at once.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wow.
Now watch him pull that off of the syringe. And that thing he's got there is...
And I eventually had a perfect ball.
You blow your house off its foundation.
All of this dirty yellow kerosene, and I transferred it to a test tube with some fresh kerosene.
The fuck?
I also added some more ethanol, and when it stopped reacting like crazy, I pulled out some of it with a syringe.
I hope this guy knows what he's
doing.
doing.
Mercury.
Yeah. What did you say? That's
sodium and phosphorus.
You're saying that could explode?
Oh yeah, watch what he does with it.
And scary knack, and there's one thing that I just have to try.
Oh,
that's in water?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He breaks the dish.
Oh wow.
And the kids are like, do that again. You know, and and it wouldn't, and then so you go right to the periodic chart. Look, sodium and phosphorus, got them to mix into a same thing. And then put NAK into YouTube, N-A-K, capital N, lowercase a, capital K. And there's some amazing follow-up that you can do there. And it's more fun than moles. But there's almost enough there to make you interested in what a mole might be, perhaps, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's super cool. He's got a bunch of them like that.
Anthony, Greg, do you want to go in half 50,000 in buying CrossFit? He wants to put in a bid. Well, there you go, Anthony. That was the easy pitch. This is like what's that show where people make pitches?
Shark Tank. The Shark
Yeah,
Tank.
Shark Tank. All right, Anthony, there you go.
I was thinking Deal or No Deal, but Shark Tank works too. 50,000 for 5% of the business.
No, 50 for 50%. They put in 100,000 and buy CrossFit.
If I had seen this Red Nile kid before we started building here, I think my wood shop would be a chemistry lab. In fact, I was wondering what I'd have to do to make it a chem lab as well.
That would be sick.
That would be sick.
You could just do the things he's showing you. And in almost every demonstration, too, he has to add more of something, more of something, more of something. He knows theoretically it'll combine. I suspect that he knows in a very practical sense, he's done enough research to know, that there's nothing he's doing. It seems as though there's a kind of an ad hoc nature to it, but I doubt that's the case.
Why is chemistry important? Why is it important for our kids to know that?
Well, look, here's what I like about it is a subject. If you don't know what to study chemistry. There's a hierarchy of in the sciences and mathematics that manifests in a couple of ways. But biology finds its justifications and bottom line in chemistry and physics and math, you know?
Okay.
And chemistry is kind of fun because it lends and borrows nicely. You're not going to, if you can't do math, you're not going to do chemistry, and you can't learn chemistry without coming up with just crazy applications. So as a chemistry student, you understand why a glass rod will be hot enough to burn the shit out of you an hour after heating it red hot, whereas the aluminum one you could pick up in 2 minutes after getting it molten hot, you know? It's all around you.
That is, so what did you refer to that hierarchy? Math, physics, chemistry, biology?
Yeah, it's just there's a dependency.
Okay.
You know, the best of biologists are good at chemistry, and the best chemists are borderline physicists, and the best of physics it all leans so heavily on mathematics. There's also kind of an age of discovery. It's kind of trippy that biologists tend to do their best work as old men, chemists middle-aged, physicists younger, and mathematicians younger yet.
Oh, interesting.
It is.
Sean's got kind of a parallel to this. The best electrician is a shitty plumber.
I like that. Got it. I'm reminded of the Rogers, the Will Rogers phenomenon.
Oh, yes.
You got to put that up. Everyone needs to look at that.
Oh, yes.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen. And, you know, I've heard Seafried on 50 occasions, maybe, talk about deaths per 100,000 not going up, not going down for any cancer type. And I didn't.
The Will Rogers phenomenon is a statistical artifact where improving diagnostic tests or criteria makes survival rates look better for all groups because sicker patients are reclassified to more severe stages, even if actual patient outcomes have changed, creating a stage migration that boosts averages in both categories without actual benefit. Boy, that didn't help.
Yeah,
this video, I sent you the video, Caleb. The video is amazing.
And you know what's so cool about the video? It comes from where? From the people at Weird Math.
Yeah, this is incredible. This is a little scary even.
You're sitting in an oncologist's office. Someone you care about was just diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. The doctor leans forward with what seems like good news. 20 years ago, the 5-year survival rate for stage 2 breast cancer was 78%. Today, it's 93%. We've made incredible progress. The treatments are working. They have excellent odds. You feel relief wash over you. Science is winning. Medicine is advancing. Everything is going to be okay. But here's what the doctor didn't tell you, and maybe doesn't even know themselves. Those survival rates improved dramatically, but patients aren't actually living any longer. The cancer treatments didn't get better. The definitions changed. And that change created a statistical illusion so powerful, so pervasive, that it's shaped billions of dollars in research funding, influenced which treatments doctors prescribe, and given false hope to millions of families. This isn't a conspiracy. It's not medical malpractice. It's something far more insidious. Mathematics weaponized by good intentions. It has a name, the Will Rogers phenomenon. And once you understand it, you'll never trust a medical statistic the same way again. Will Rogers was one of America's most beloved comedians in the 1930s. He had this famous joke about the Dust Bowl migration. When the Okies left Oklahoma and moved to California, they raised the average intelligence of both states. Everyone laughed. It's a classic double insult. Okies are dumb. Californians are dumber. But buried in that joke is a mathematical truth that wouldn't be recognized for another 50 years. Here's the setup. Imagine Oklahoma's average IQ is 100. California's average IQ is 95. Now, an Oklahoman with an IQ of 98 moves to California. What happens? Oklahoma's average goes up because you remove someone below their average. California's average also goes up because you added someone above their average. Both states got smarter, but nobody actually got smarter. You just moved a person from one group to another. Will Rogers never knew his joke would become a medical term.
Wow.
Wild.
Holy
You
shit.
know, and listen, and there's a corollary. You get to the end of this thing and you fucking get it. But there is a corollary to it. So once you get to the punchline, you're fully absorbed it. You're then positioned to understand that cancer treatments work remarkably well at making oncologists filthy rich. And they don't have other benefit.
That's scary.
The problem, it's an amazing thing. Generations will look back at this and see chemo and radiation in fighting a genetic disease. It'll be like the Colry-Mobley and sciatic and bloodletting and all this fucking just bullshit from past. You don't have to go back at all in medicine and get to stuff that everyone's profoundly embarrassed by and can't imagine anyone ever doing that. Benjamin Rush's bloodletting of George Washington is a classical clinical description of someone bleeding to death. And his notes are fantastic. We better let some more blood. He's getting agitated again, and now he's resting well, and like, you're fucking killing him and documenting it in excruciating detail, thinking you're treating him. Look at the acetylsalicylic acid, aspirin's impact on influenza deaths. They go back and look at the treatment of people with influenza, and man, the fluid's building so fast on their lungs, and they're documenting what they're doing for them, and they're giving them 15 grams of aspirin at a time. And the reviewers of this thing go, look, we're now at a fatal dose of aspirin for this fucking guy. And they say his condition's still not improving, so we twice more gave him 15 grams. And in spite of our heroic efforts in treatment, he still died. You just fucking killed him and documented the whole fucking thing with dose levels. That was a lot of the death of the flu. And Bayer was making this shit in Germany, and fucking it's a crazy story.
And along those same lines, people being killed from cancer treatment and being registered as logged as they died of cancer.
Today.
Yeah.
If your cancer treatment kills you, it gets recorded CDC as a complication of your cancer.
AI just told me that breast cancer death rates have dropped 39% from the rates in 1980s. Are we really saying that science hasn't helped cancer survival rates? Oh boy.
Listen, very good. Very good. Hey, 12 doses. Watch the video and your confusion may dissolve. It should.
May. Keyword.
Should. I think you're smart enough. I do. Take those numbers. Think about it. Yeah, how's that? Oh, yeah, I am saying that. You hear me? I am saying that. They're catching it earlier and bragging about the increased survival rate. But you'll die at the same age. And they give an example of someone named Mary, whose cancer is caught at stage 1, and she goes through chemo and radiation and blah, 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 and is a cancer survivor and dies at 75 of a heart attack. Versus the Mary 20 years earlier wouldn't have had it diagnosed at stage 2. She may have never had it diagnosed, and she would have died of a heart attack at 75 in her bed. You get the difference? And I'll tell you where the real difference is. The Mary that doesn't have it diagnosed is a much happier individual, but the oncologist is saddened by that. And listen, when Gauthier says your goal should be to not be a cancer patient, that should be your goal. Do you see how that reflects with this, what you understand here?
Harlow, Pat, I know you're just asking, so am I. You personally on this, or anything for that matter. If you were wrong, do you want to know?
I get that. That's true, Pat.
The thing is aren't they catching it earlier because of science? Sure, maybe because of science, and also because of motivation to make more money. The earlier they catch it, the more treatment, the sooner they can start treating you.
And we employ crazy intervention that is exceedingly expensive, enormously profitable, and of negligible benefit, because what we don't see is the deaths for any type of cancer falling per 100,000 people.
Pat, I want to try to explain it simply like this. If someone dies at 70 and they catch their cancer at 65, and then someone dies at 70, but they caught their cancer at 50, did the cancer treatment help at all? And if you watch that video, they'll show you that they did the math on that people aren't actually living longer regardless of where they catch the cancer, meaning that the treatment isn't actually doing anything.
I don't know of a field from physics to exercise science that isn't burdened by errors in arithmetic or logic at that level. I don't know of a. Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that's scary a little bit.
It's a huge fucking problem with ontological probability, thinking that probability is a physical property. It's destroyed the field.
So, Greg, if your kid got breast cancer, would you just let the illness play out, or would you treat it?
I would treat it. Does treatment mean get radiation and chemo and run to the oncologist and say, I want the super package deluxe? I'm very close to someone who was diagnosed with a 4th-stage colon cancer, and that person and their spouse went up to Mayo and explained that they were going to be directing the treatment, and that Mayo was going to be a witness and support. And that individual is now cleared of cancer. And look, and I don't mention that as evidence of anything. It's one, right? But I kind of live in that space. I put way too much time every week into just trying to respond to people that are looking for a therapy for their cancer that might be effective and that is based on it being a metabolic disorder and not a genetic disorder. Think of how hard it is to treat something. I'll give you an example. Until we learned that H. pylori was causing gastric ulcer, the treatment of gastric ulcer was what would you say, barbaric? There was that pink liquid cement. You drink fucking Pepto-Bismol until you need to have surgery. And they go, it's caused by a common bacteria. Fuck. Antibiotic will stop it. We're just like that with cancer. And by the way, that understanding of H. pylori and gastric ulcer is what, 25 years old? 20 years old? If your grandparents had gastric ulcers, they were treated barbarically for them.
Chugging Pepto-Bismol.
It's a simple fucking infection. All right? Not caused by spicy foods or haints in the attic or any bullshit. It's a fucking bacteria.
What are haints?
I'm just gonna look that up.
Treatments that don't recognize that are doomed to success only by luck. And boy, that's a hard way to treat anything.
A
haint is a southern folklore term of a ghost or evil spirit.
Haint's in the attic.
Haint's in the attic, man.
That's a good one. I like that.
Why do all the ghosts always hang out in the attic?
You know what? Listen, and Pat, and Mr. Lang, in your defense, I started by saying I've heard maybe on 50 occasions Seafried talk about death rates for each cancer per 100,000 haven't budged. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's weird. I mean, it's like, but that's it. There's your thing there. It's not helping. Not in that sense.
So if you're correct, then the smartest people in the world in the cancer field would know that nothing actually works. Why do they put their own family members through?
Benjamin Rush did not know that he was killing George Washington. He was treating him. And in spite of his unbelievably valuable, important, known to be good 1,500-year-old treatment, he killed him. Can doctors kill you thinking they're helping you? I think that was been the point I've been trying to make here for about a half hour.
Look what they did with the COVID vaccine.
They think they're helping often. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, Pat. Damn few people can iron out the conflict between them making money and something being wrong. That's a hard fucking thing. I would tell you I'm one of the few that can do it. I would tell you I wouldn't cross the street for $1 million fucking dollars. I've always been that way. I have other vices.
There have been lots of things like that, Pat. We live in a country where the first slave owner was a black man, and yet if you were to ask 10,000 people that, none of them would know it. In the United States of America. And yet you can just look it up on Wiki.
I'll tell you, let me tell you and we're talking about the smartest people in the world on cancer. The smartest people in the world on cancer aren't wrong. Thomas Seyfried, he's not wrong. There's your smartest guy in the fucking world.
Trump is telling us to get vaxxed and boosted. Who do I believe? Don't do that. I don't recommend that.
When does Trump talk to you?
He's got a direct line. He's got the hot
never
phone.
Said anything to me ever.
Jenny, second leading cause of death is medical malpractice. I don't even know if it's malpractice. How about just medical practice, Jenny?
And let me tell you where that comes from. This is interesting. This comes from where we find the malpractice. It's charted. So you go, oh, look, Jesus Christ, look what he did here. It's in the chart. Fuck, you can't do that. You can't treat an infection of a prosthetic aorta with antibiotics. It's like my friend that we yanked from UCLA. They told him at UCLA, it's time for hospice, pal. It's over. And he's, I don't want to die. I got life to live, and I'm fucking 85, but I don't want to die. So the family calls me up, and what can you do? And so I call my trusted sources, and he's at UCLA. It doesn't get better than that. I call another one. Dude, he's at UCLA. That's the best. They're doing 8 heart transplants a fucking day there. That's the best heart care in the world. I call my friends at Mayo Clinic, and they go, let's see his chart. They see the chart, and they go, we want this man immediately. I go, I'll fly him out on my plane. They go, no, you won't. He's going to come on our plane. And boy, their plane's a trip. It doesn't go over 500 feet, and they've got a surgical team on board, right? Literally. And so they get him there, and on Easter Sunday, they revasculate. On Easter Sunday, they pull from retirement Tom Bauman, who's out on terminal vacation because he's leaving, and if he doesn't take his vacation before he leaves, he'll lose the vacation.
They rose him from the dead.
Vacation, not expected to come back. They see this fucking case, and they're all in. You know why? Because of the malpractice at UCLA charted. They were treating an infected prosthetic aorta with antibiotics, and then telling me, nothing can be done for you medically. So what they do is they replace that aorta. They revascularize a carotid artery. They revascularize his kidneys. They revascularize his gut. And they tell the missus he is far from out of the woods. I see a picture of him 5 days later after surgery. And 23 surgeons working like 14 hours. You can make a thumbs up. He looks like fucking hell warmed over. They tell me he's still not out of the woods. He lives in convalescence in Rochester, Minnesota for a month. Roll the clock forward 6 fucking months later, the fucking guy buys an 85-foot boat and single hands it to like Anchorage, Alaska.
Wow.
Oh my God.
He's kicking ass. He doesn't want to die. At UCLA, we're the best care. So I know in the follow-up, I'm like, what the fuck's going on at UCLA? And they go, oh, it's what they did at Mayo had a chance in 100 to work, and they don't want that on the stats. They don't want it on the books. But Mayo does. And why did Mayo want it? Because to prove how much better their medical practice is than UCLA's. And it is. Wildly better.
Wow.
And it's not that doctors are bad, but they're a tool in your kit, and you have to use your fucking discernment of when to use them and when not to use them.
Mayo Clinic won't let pharma reps on the campus. They don't want big-titted hotties giving Viagra for you to switch the medicines that you're using in your neurosurgery practice.
You don't want a
If you're at
smoke
the
show
Mayo
in the surgery
Clinic,
in
if you're at
the,
the Mayo
in the
Clinic
OR?
and tending to someone who's unconscious and you don't talk to them, you'll lose your job.
I just asked, by the way, it wasn't going to let you get away with that, Greg. Sorry, I fact checked you. Do farmer reps have large breasts? I didn't want you to mischaracterize them. It says there is a persistent but largely anecdotal stereotype that some female pharmaceutical representatives are hired based partially on their physical attractiveness.
Dude, and they're all on TikTok. They're
This
all
guy,
on TikTok.
AI made the assumption that I think big breasts are attractive. I find them utterly disgusting,
mean,
including
AI
having
knows.
large breasts to charm male physicians and gain access to their office. However, this stereotype is not a professional requirement. You know what's so funny? AI.
Look how this came up at Mayo. Check this out.
Yeah.
There was a sudden shift to some drugs that were widely considered in the standard of practice at Mayo to be second-tier drugs. And they trace it down to the big-titted chicks handing out fucking huge boxes of Viagra. So I'm gonna go with your shitty fucking drug if you'll give me free Viagra and I can go out to lunch with you and stare at those titties.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I got the New York Times took me to task for reporting an incident that was reported on Jason Fung's website by physicians that came from a pharma-sponsored clinic. And then I just took that description and I had Destiny depict it in art. Everything that this guy was alluding to. And they said I made pornographic images. And it's like, and then I took the whole thing. It was horrible. It was a horrible shot at me. And the thing, I think it was brilliant. I'm still proud of it. I got, it was great. But this guy said that.
Are you looking for the poster, Caleb?
No.
What was it called, Greg?
Every one of the doctors was assigned a chick that couldn't golf that had huge tits and short pants. And they'd want you to stand behind him and help him swing. And they said that the drug use was both pharmaceutical and recreational and of all sorts. And I was just, I can imagine all of that. And so could my artist. But I didn't tell her what to draw. Jason Fung and the physician reporting the sins of pharma-sponsored medical conference.
God, I wish I could find that poster. What was it called again? I typed in CrossFit pornographic poster. It didn't come up. CrossFit.
Really?
Doctor poster. God, that was a great poster. We had a huge.
I've got some in tubes. I've got some giant ones.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing. There was like Gatorade everywhere and shit like that, right?
That's a different one.
That was a different poster.
That had real people in it. Gary Taubes is in there. I'm in there. William Kramer's depicted. That was fun. That was the funnest part of running CrossFit. Was the art, the corporate art.
I remember when.
And the St. Jude poster, they love that.
They didn't like it though, right?
They fucking hated it.
Yeah, GP. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Very, very, very kind of you. That'll pay for the music lesson this afternoon. Yeah.
Should reissue all those old posters.
Say that again?
Should reissue those posters.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You remember the comment number 43 poster I made?
Yeah, there's people who have that up massive still in gyms. You're talking the one that says CrossFit and it's your dad's response with all the words in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've every once in a while I'll see that huge on a wall somewhere. I wonder if the people who put it up even know.
ACSM sent their best and brightest to take on my dad, and the guy did it in a very respectful, kind. The tone and everything was all very nice, and my father just fucking brutalized them. So much so that we never heard from Sport Doc ever again.
And who was that? Did we ever find out? We did find out who the sport doctor was.
Yeah. He's a well-known entity. In fact, the feud may have started with me 15 years prior referencing an article that Sport Doc had written about the Boston Marathon, where he said it looked like a war zone. And he described 96 ambulances. They had strokes. They had heart attacks. They had rhabdo. That's, you know, so I'm like, what? Rhabdo? So I went to the Trauma Medicine Journal. It was a Journal of American Trauma or something, whatever the hell it was. It was a JAMA spinoff on trauma, and read his article there. And it was unbelievable what happens during a marathon. And my point was, which a New York Marathon was owned by the New York Times, that if I had the problems of the marathon, I would be killing people every day. If I had their problem, if CrossFit were as bad as the marathon, 5 or 6 people would die every day, because every major marathon people croak.
Same with the Ironmans.
Same thing.
It's wild. I didn't realize how many people were. Go ahead. Drown?
Unless they're seniors. Young, healthy people don't drown in sporting events.
After the 2024 games when Lazar Djukic drowned, I didn't realize. Since then, people send me on a daily basis in my DMs deaths, bike races, kids hitting trees, people drowning, 2 people dying in a triathlon here, 2 there. It's wild. I didn't realize there were so many.
Common death in the triathlon, other than the heart attack of your 65-year-old participant. And it was always that way in Hawaii too. Every time someone died, you know, half the time it was a tourist, only half. And it was almost always, you could count on 55, 65 years old.
What is it?
I did a deep down on this. The most common death outside of the 55-year-old heart attack in the triathlon is getting hit by a car.
Oh,
and those are epic. I mean, people go 60 miles an hour through the bike traffic, you know, or the running part. Horrible.
Oh, Dale just sent us something so cool. This is off subject completely. I'll give this. Dale just sent this to us and said, "Oh, this reminds me of something you would do, Greg." God, this is cool. Yeah, I think recently a high school track team was running, and just on the streets of their city, and they got plowed by a car just yesterday or the day before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I see that all the time. Kids running on the streets, like high school programs, and I'm always like, man, don't they have anywhere better to run?
Oh, it's like cross country.
What?
Texting has changed everything.
Oh. Curious why you think people don't die of heart attacks anymore. I didn't hear you say that. Did you say that?
I didn't. When did I say that?
Pull that video up if you can, Caleb. This is incredible.
Pat, I don't think there's any improvements relating to the etiology of heart disease at all. I mean,
Can you see this, Greg? This is some sort of like
they're pouring resin.
Yeah.
Floor like this before. And
you can play the audio too if you want.
the world continues to lay tiles or parquet the same way it has for the past 50 years, Australia is already ahead of its time. This practice is called immersive epoxy resin craftsmanship, and it is probably one of the most impressive techniques in the industry. The principle? It transforms the floor into a natural scene. It begins by arranging raw wooden logs.
Say that again?
Doesn't need explaining, does it?
No.
No.
It's cool as shit.
Caleb?
Yeah.
You have it. Dale sent it to you. You have it. Dale just sent it to us in real time. Holy shit.
I feel like this is AI.
Wow. Oh, damn.
I'm having an issue
Caleb.
believing this.
Oh, damn, Caleb.
Yeah, that definitely AI.
It is?
This part for sure. They had a fucking look at this tractor they had in there. That's not real.
He doesn't think the tractors are real in there.
They're Australian tractors. All right.
I mean, I don't discount the fact that you could do this. Like, this is reasonable, but
Caleb has that young man's eye. He can see AI right
Caleb,
away.
we know a chick that's AI. At the Silver Spur in Watsonville.
Yep. God, that's incredible. Wow.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, but maybe it's not even real.
Someone can make it real.
Yeah, I think so.
So those are fake tractors?
I think those are.
It was an idea someone had. Like maybe one of those videos. They have another one where they put a koi pond under an entire floor, same house. I guess once you do one of these, you can just drop it into AI and say, hey, use the same technique to build in this idea, and they can just do it.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, there's plenty of people with enough money to do that. And so, and I don't see why it wouldn't work.
I really like that.
That's pretty
that's
cool.
So cool.
Hey, I saw a short where someone took cut the chip out of their credit card.
Yeah.
And then made an epoxy ring that looked, as far as rings go, it looked good. But then you just tap and pay with the fucking ring everywhere.
Oh, wow.
That's nice. That's nice. That tap to pay is, I don't know what it is about that, but I just love using that. Especially if I can just use my phone.
I'm so late to the game. I've only in the last 6 months that I realized that I was the only guy who still sticks my card in the hole. So I've switched to tapping. And I still have to ask. They'll be like, they'll be like, tap. And I still am not comfortable knowing where. I'm like, where? I'm like, looking around.
Cards and license on the phone so she can leave the house with the phone.
You can have your driver's license on your phone too, huh? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah,
wow.
I don't know any of that shit.
That's awesome.
This is Arizona. And everyone should come to the DOT here because you really see the philosophical difference between the Department of Transportation and the Department of Motor Vehicles in California. Like in California, you take your driver's test and then you have to come back in and make another appointment and stand in line to pick up your actual physical license. Right?
God.
Yeah. In Arizona, you take the test and then they take your picture and you get in the next line, and 5 seconds later you have the plastic real ID card.
Wow.
And then a guy has the license plates and he's standing there with a screwdriver and wants to know if you want him to put them on.
Wow.
And I've been, and that was all 20 minutes to get my license, and the guy's got a screwdriver, wants to help me out. And the flow through is unbelievable, and the place is nice, and there's only like 10 people working there, and it's running like a fucking top.
The DMV and the welfare department look identical in California.
Of course they do.
They look identical. The people too. The people, the staff, you can't tell.
They do.
Oh shit.
There's a concept. What is it? Public choice. What is it? Look up public choice. See if that the concept. The guy Burnham.
I don't even know my PIN number. I haven't used an ATM card in 10 years. I don't know.
Buchanan?
Yes.
Public choice theory?
Yes. What it says is that people in government are motivated by the exact same things they are in industry. And that's empire, money.
Public choice theory pioneered by economists like James Buchanan, Nobel laureate, and Gordon Tullock applies economic tools, incentives, self-interest to political science viewers. Core concept.
Politicians and bureaucrats as rational actors seeking personal gain, not just the public good, challenging idealistic views of government and highlighting potential government failures like rent seeking and special interest influence. While James Burnham, political theorist, focused on the managerial revolution, rise of bureaucrats, his work aligns with public choice's skeptical view of centralized power, though they are distinct concepts. But when you're in the DMV in California, there's someone there, they're running an empire. That doesn't have to do with you. It's like the boarding process at the airline. If they were really just trying to get everyone on the plane, they'd just call it boarding. But no, they're not doing boarding. They're doing the boarding process. And the cool thing is the difference Boarding, I can metric. The boarding process, it doesn't matter how long it takes or what. It's the process. It's been approved of. And the cool thing about the boarding process is you can do it even if no one's there.
The
Whereas
cool thing,
boarding actually requires people. It's trip. It's the Orwellian infusion into all our lives. Fuzzy language ends up you stacking bodies like firewood, like cordwood.
they would board the back to the front. It makes too much sense. And you know what? There's people like me, and I'm guilty of this so often. I always think whenever I see something and I think I could do it better, I'm like, oh, they must know something I don't know. I just default to them. I'm like, oh, they must. And then the other day I was in line. I think maybe Susan and I were going somewhere, and there was a guy in line, and he said, do you gentlemen know why they board us like this? And I'm like, no. And he goes, it's to keep the class system. They're trying to make certain people feel special who pay more money, and it's to maintain like an order of like who thinks they're the coolest.
Why does first class get on first?
Because they subsidize the rest of the plane.
No, we got to get on last, and they ought to be serving us drinks while everyone's getting on.
Oh, just like out there in front of everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, we're a cordoned off area, and we're gonna let you know when it's time for you to get on. And they leave all those luggage bins fucking locked, and everyone sit down, and here we come. Why not?
I always thought they sprinkled the people around because somehow they knew it was faster way to board, but I guess that's not true. Just board back to front.
I don't know.
Hey, and it's all fair because at the end they get off last, and they have to watch the rest of humanity fumble around for their shit and yell at each other and be rude to old ladies. And
AI says it's because of the passenger experience. It's exactly what it is. The class system.
God.
In Detroit, at the airport there,
Yeah.
the gals that were calling, that were running the PA on the flight boarding and which groups and all that, were castigating and speaking down to and criticizing, and it was all just nasty, almost at each gate, just so you could sit there and listen to it. It's pretty funny.
The passengers, like shitting on the passengers.
Uh-huh. Like the gal says, you stand behind this line and we'll call you up to scan your ticket.
Yeah.
And the guy's standing, he's got a foot over the line. And so she's no longer calling anyone. She's just standing there. Everything stopped. And then someone says, what's going on? And he's like, well, he's got to stand behind the line.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
With 10 seconds before she come forward. And then the next guy, he's getting the finger wag like, I'm fucking telling you, I'm in charge here. Unbelievable.
TSA's like that. TSA's like that.
Yeah, Detroit's rotten.
What a shithole.
Of course, they got damn near free houses.
Well, for sure the last time I flew, I feel like it's a lot, but the guy's like stand in front of the camera and take a picture. I'm like, I'd rather not do that. And he yells across the TSA, we have a guy who doesn't want his picture taken. Jesus Christ.
You did that?
Some guy, I said, I don't want my picture taken. You know, like when I was going through the thing. And then some guy comes over and he looks at me. He's like, okay, he's fine. But he just yells it across the thing. You know what I mean? Like,
how are they determining that?
I have no idea.
He doesn't look like a terrorist.
I guess you don't have to have your picture. I was told you don't have to have your picture taken.
Caleb, they just took a fucking 100 pictures of him. They don't have of us. That's all.
Right. Right.
Yeah, no, you're in every database. They're checking you against all kinds of fucking screens.
Pat Lang, TSA guy pretty much fingered my asshole last week. It was actually to the point where I almost punched him. Yeah, I've had my dick rubbed on a few times.
Holy shit.
Never my butthole, but
TSA is crazy, man.
TSA is crazy.
I know a guy fired from Weyerhaeuser Corporate for sexual harassment, then went into Gold's Gym and got fired for sexual harassment, then went to work for West Marine in Watsonville and got fired for sexual harassment, then went to go work for TSA.
And he's a manager there?
He's been there for 20 years. He's doing great. He's
And now he can't get fired for sexual harassment because that's part of the job.
Yeah. When the feds called to do the background check on him, Lauren answered the phone. It never rang, so she ran over and grabbed it. What's this? And it was the G wanting to know about our buddy. And she told him he's an amazing human being. It's going to be a horrible loss. And she hated this guy so fucking much. And so it's Lauren's fault that he's molesting people at the airport and has for 20 years. we knew his past. She could have said easily, "Are you fucking kidding me? I got him a job at West Marine, and one of my best friends had to fire his ass for sending someone edible panties that didn't know him."
Oh, wow.
But he probably still would have gotten hired. We got to go.
Oh, all right. Have fun. Thank you.
Everyone's waiting for me for breakfast. I found someone to go to the botanical gardens.
Oh, that's cool. You're doing that today?
Yeah, I brought my kids down here from Portland, and so we're going to the botanical gardens.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, tell everyone I said hi.
I will. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
And hey, if you got a 30-year-old kid living in the basement, high on drugs with a violent past, you need to fix that.
Pat Lang, thanks, Greg. Great stuff, Greg.
Thanks, Pat.
All right, Greg, love you to death. Thanks. Talk to you soon.
You guys are all great. Love everybody. Bye.
Bye.
See you, Greg.
Ready?
Greg Glassman.
He's just got one of his kids staring at him.
Jeffrey Birchfield said he's been teaching chemistry for 25 years or taught chemistry for 25 years. I'm telling you, it's so crazy. My kids are so lucky that I don't know shit about chemistry or the periodic table of elements because we are having so much fun. Just 15 minutes a night. It's so funny. But
Learning
Greg gave us
chemistry.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're learning about chemistry. I don't know what we're learning, but there's that periodic table of elements. Greg gave me a huge poster. It was hard even to get home. It's like, it's got a hard back. And every night I pull it up in front of the TV and we just watch videos and then we just until we know everything that was said in the video. And the videos are short. The video is probably like 3 to 7 minutes long, but it takes us like 15 to 30 minutes to get through it because we keep rewinding it and laughing and yeah. And we're just memorizing all the shit it's saying and trying to understand what it is. And I don't know shit. They're like, "What's an alkali metal?" I'm like, "I have no idea. Let's just pretend like we know and just know it's that row right there." They're like, "All right."
You start going down rabbit holes. You start doing shit like that. You watch a video, you're like, "What's that?" And you go to look up another video. "What's that?" Look up another video. "What's that?"
Like, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the I think they have them all categorized. Like I said, the alkali, the alkaline, the lanthanoids. And then once we've gone through whatever all the categories are, I'll just start going through individual elements. I guess Greg says I need to know that mole shit.
Dude. I had to take chemistry twice in college, so I'm so fucking lost.
I know my calculus. It says you plus me equals us.
Brilliant.
That's on his Grinder account. Jeremy's
Spitball
Grinder
stuff.
account. Yeah. Oh, that's algebra, Jeremy.
Did you see this MIT professor got shot, killed in his home?
I saw someone mentioned it in the comments. What's the deal?
He's
I'm gonna guess gay lover. That's just my instinct.
I don't know. He's a nuclear scientist. So like fusion science, like
what's the
like nuclear energy, that kind of stuff. He's an MIT professor. He was shot in his home.
Is there any information?
Nothing other than the fact that he was shot in his home.
God, I was watching some footage from the Brown University shooting. I haven't been following that story closely, but I've watched a few of the press conferences.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I would be so fucking bummed if I was the parents and that was the investigative crew that was trying to find the killers of my kids. Dude, it's like it's this dude who sounds like Taylor's Spanish accent, who mumbles a lot.
Yeah.
And then it's like this super beta looking dude. Like I would want a dude like fucking Liver King looking for my kid's killer. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
out of his fucking mind, determined, pathological, fucking myopic as shit, like no compromise. And instead it's just a bunch of goons. Yeah, this guy looks could be a lover spat.
The distance between Brown and MIT is about an hour.
Authorities are
Distance,
investigating.
54 miles.
Are people making that connection? Is the news making that connection?
I don't know. I would. It's an Ivy League school. The dude from Brown is still on the loose. Nobody's found him.
Is he a black dude?
Nobody knows. All you can see is that he's in a black hoodie, black pants. He's got a mask on. You can't see. I think he's got like sunglasses on too when he's walking outside of Brown University.
Killing Professor seems like a white guy thing. But I thought I
Yeah.
saw a picture of him and he was a black dude. No? Authorities are investigating the death of Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor after he was found fatally shot inside of his Boston area apartment earlier this week. Nuno Loureiro, 47, died at the hospital on Tuesday morning after being shot on Monday night inside his apartment. Oh, shit. They didn't find him until Tuesday morning. Officers in the Brookline Police Department arrived at the 3-story apartment building after receiving reports of a man shot at his home, prosecutors said. The shooting took place in Brookline, an affluent suburb a few miles outside of Boston. It's being investigated as a homicide. No suspects have been taken into custody. This remains an active and ongoing homicide investigation. Brookline Chief of Police Jennifer Pastor said, oh, great, another female chief of police, of course. In order to protect the integrity of the investigation, we are limited in the information we can share at this time. I don't have a problem with women being chief of police, but I just know it's a DEI hire, which means she wasn't hired on merit, which means she sucks. While we
Jenny
investigate
just
this,
said this guy discovered free clean energy months ago.
oh, it's another one of those.
What?
It's another one of those. God, my algorithm. I never watch those videos, but my algorithm is full of those. It's dying me to look into free energy guys getting murdered. Wow.
That sounds like something Big Oil did. Something a few months ago posted said, keep this guy safe. Well, I remember there was that black guy in the middle of some forested area, and he figured out how to make a regular gas vehicle run off of plastic, I think. Maybe it was plastic. It was something. And that guy went dark for a while.
Where that sounds like, remember that guy had on the show Real News or something? That sounds like something the Real News guy would post.
Real News.
Something a few months ago posted said, keep this guy safe.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nuno Loureiro. Oh, I look up Nuno Loureiro. The first thing that pops up as a suggestion is Nuno Loureiro, Israel.
Oh, wow. He's a leading expert in plasma physics and fusion energy research, a field dedicated to creating star-like conditions on Earth to produce a virtually limitless and carbon-free source of electricity. He often spoke about how fusion energy would change the course of human history.
Main interest, magnetic reconnection and nuclear fusion. MHD turbulence is magnetohydrodynamic. Fuck. What the fuck? He's Portuguese.
He spoke recently at the Energy for Tomorrow MIT Alumni Forum. He got his PhD in 2014. In 2022, he was hailed for making a huge step in fusion technology.
Got an award from the Los Alamos National Laboratory, which is where we do all of our like weapons development, like nuclear weapons development.
I drove by there the other day going to the
Los
tournament,
Alamos?
jiu-jitsu tournament. Yeah, to the jiu-jitsu tournament in Stockton. I drove by the I drove by Livermore Lawrence
Nuclear
Livermore
lab.
Labs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive. I didn't realize how big that campus was. It's massive. Crazy security in the front of it.
I bet.
One of the most brilliant minds ever to come out of MIT, unlocking truly free energy, challenges and opportunities.
They have their own car wash at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory.
Yeah, it was massive. It was like a city. I had no idea. And I read somewhere that most of it's underground.
Probably.
Science when we find truly safe, waste-free, plentiful, and relatively free energy. Yeah, that'd be great. The problem is that we're never going to be able to get there in the sense that taking energy and converting it into a different form, specifically electricity, always creates entropy. It increases entropy. And that increase of entropy is a form of waste. And usually it's going to be in the form of heat. And there are other forms of waste that come from whatever infrastructure is required to convert that into basically electricity or some other usable form. And so to get it to be relatively free, relatively waste-free, the only way to do that, based on the laws of physics, is to have high energy density. It means a massive amount of energy for a very small amount of materials. If you have a very small amount of materials, then it can be cost-effective. Then it can be relatively waste-free. And the only high energy density sources that we have are fusion and fission, and only fission is economically viable. I awaited time in science.
I have no idea what he said. He started off saying that it was going to be impossible and then explained how to do it.
Well, what you have to do is.
All right. Great show yesterday with Colton Mertens. Saturday, Taylor will be defending the $6,000 with the incredible time that Victor Hoffer put up. We'll be starting a little early, 7:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday. We'll show you Victor's performance, and then Taylor will go to defend the money. It's a great workout. I think it was GHDs and muscle-ups, bar muscle-ups. It's going to be wild. We saw a guy from Finland do it, I think, first or something. No. We saw Medeiros try it.
Mm-hmm.
And Medeiros was actually beating Victor Hoffer's time, but then tapped. Current state of Minnesota can be summed up in one sign.
Look.
What?
Oh, another Caleb.
Oh.
I think this guy was hanging out with me last night. I was playing Xbox last night on Twitch. And
where can people play with you? Where can people play Xbox with you on Twitch?
It's my same Instagram handle, so at @cbeaver_.
Okay.
And my link is in my Instagram as well. But I just kind of go on. Last night I was having a lot of issues with it, but yeah, if you just want to hang out, fuck around for a little bit.
Oh, this is crazy. We should do a side-by-side shot from last week and live.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That sounds advanced.
Yeah, I don't know how we do that.
Caleb, where do you play COD? What's COD?
Call of Duty. I just do it on Twitch. I don't play COD. COD's pretty gay.
Red flags are everywhere, guys. Another submitted image from the lovely uptown Minneapolis McDonald's now has to lock their doors during business hours and monitor entry. The area is so safe and vibrant. I've been to cities in the crazy hood where you go to a fast food restaurant and they let you in one by one. This shit is crazy. By the way, the only In-N-Out that's ever been closed down was profitable, and it was near the Oakland airport because the violence was so bad. This is in Minneapolis. Attention guests, effective December 5th, our dining room doors will be locked and attended during our normal business hours of 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. to ensure a safe environment. We will deny access to any individuals we consider a risk to maintaining a safe environment for our guests. I mean, there's cities in this country now that are like Escape from New York.
Escape from New York.
They have
That's crazy. Yeah.
they have
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
someone at the door at McDonald's to assess you whether they can let you in or not.
At McDonald's is crazy. What are you gonna do? Go in there and make your own burgers? Fix the ice cream machine? Okay, from New
Minneapolis
York.
is toast.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Man, oh man. Every time a plexiglass goes up, a woke right gets his wings.
Woke right, huh?
How far are we from having to pay for meals before eating at a sit-down restaurant?
Oh Jesus.
Uptown used to be an unbelievably cool place. Yeah, it's like Portland.
You've probably never watched Mr. Robot,
No.
have you? Okay. That paying for your own meal before you sit down, that's like one of the things that happens. So in Mr. Robot, they basically just get rid of everybody's debt. They can go, somebody hacks the system and they clear everybody of all their debt. So the rest of the world is like the world's completely fucked. No money doesn't matter. All this stuff. And that's something that happens is people will go to like a really nice restaurant to sit down and they'll be like, okay, you have to pay ahead of time. It's crazy.
I like that actor in Mr. Robot.
Rami Malek.
Yeah.
He's good.
He played the gay dude like in that show Queen, right?
Yeah.
A brown shooter. I typed in Palestinian tranny.
There are some posts saying the brown shooter is a Palestinian tranny and they are trying to delete his social media presence before they go public. Wow. Where are you getting this?
The Palestinian tranny from Brown University had his profile scrubbed this morning. Wow.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
What the fuck?
Mustafa Karbach, main suspect in Brown University mass shooting, was a transgender Palestinian. Who would have guessed? They know that already?
Do you think it's somebody that just appropriated being Palestinian, but they're just a tranny?
Well, that's a tough identity to roll with. Palestinian tranny. Police released new image of Brown University shooting suspect, who is Mustafa Karbach.
How do you have, if you're a Palestinian, how do you determine what name you give yourself?
Suspect identified.
If you're
12 hours ago.
If you're going like boy to girl, do you just go straight to Muhammad?
Yeah.
Or how does that work?
Muhammad. Days after Brown University shooting, authorities seem no closer to finding the gunman, with many questions why this is the case. Internet sleuths.
That person looks already like somebody you see at an Antifa rally. Like, I think I've seen that person before.
It's been over 4 days since the shooting. Despite FBI Director Kash Patel's pronouncements, authorities seem no closer than before. Now social media users are claiming that the profile of Mustafa Karbach, a student at the university, is being scrubbed in the aftermath of the shooting.
What do? They call Instagram up and like, hey, this guy's dead. We need to access his account. How does that work?
Why do they scrub shooters' accounts?
Who's scrubbing their account? Why? What the? What? I don't know.
Well, that dude is probably tripping if he's not the shooter.
Yeah. Like
He's a third generation Palestinian refugee born and raised in Lebanon, attaining a scholarship to attend UWC Maastricht. He's led in and continues to help. Boy,
imagine.
Oh shit, his shit is being scrubbed. I just went to the Center for Middle East Studies. It's in Google, but when you click the site, the page is no longer found. Okay, so they are scraping them.
Oh, amazing. Nobody wants to have any association with him.
Oh, Brown University student social media profiles deleted amid doxing. Rhode Island AG issues stern warning over shooter. Oh, so maybe Brown University and Rhode Island Attorney General have hit back after a first-year student was doxxed following the mass shooting on Saturday. They claimed the lives of 2 students. Authorities are not yet to name the suspect in the case. Far-right influencers on social media like Laura Loomer claimed that Mustafa, Brown University student, could be linked to the shooting. So maybe they're just protecting him. His LinkedIn account as well as his X account have been deleted. Like maybe he didn't do it.
That's a pretty wide net to be casting and try to keep this guy safe. You know what I mean? If websites about you, if like there are URLs about you being deleted,
yeah,
somebody must know. Somebody high up must know who they are. They're trying to save them. Otherwise, it's because if I was a suspect like that, the only thing that I would be able to get rid of would be like my own social media accounts. You know?
Right. Oh, right. As opposed to just going everything getting erased. Well, maybe the Attorney General is sending out letter. I don't know. They protect the woke so hard.
Yeah.
They're trying to scrub all the information showing us the U.S. immigration facilitated this attack. Wow. Okay, UFC talk. Did Ilya beat his wife or not? Who cares? Okay. I just want to see him fight. This is our libtard of the fucking day. Massively obese, disgustingly dirty hair human being. Here we go.
But y'all, I'd rather go back to America.
She says, I'd rather go back to America. She moved to Ghana because she said it was too racist. I want to say something to this lady. There's 10 reasons why people don't like you that we can see in this video, and none of them have to do with your skin color. None of them have to do with your skin color.
And deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit.
The bullshit what?
I have no fucking clue what she said.
The bullshit fraud.
Oh, fraud. Fraud.
Oh, fraud. Okay.
Scams. The bullshit too expensive. The bullshit not having no snacks.
Not having no snacks. She's pissed off because she left the United States, and in Ghana there's no snack.
Robbery.
God damn it.
Fraud. The bullshit scams. The bullshit too expensive. The bullshit not having no snacks. The bullshit not having no food. The bullshit electricity.
How is she telling us they don't have any food? Look at her. She seriously, she could fast for 100 days and be fine.
Yeah, exactly. She's so far past normal weight. You're not going to be able to tell for over a year.
This is your cohort, and here's the thing: you have to realize that the liberals, if they think like this about the reasons why they want to live somewhere, think of all the other places that their logic and their reasoning is completely fucked. It's not like just because she can't get snacks.
The bullshit hot water. The bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down?
Bullshit lizards.
Bullshit lizards. Look at some guys like the bullshit.
Is that her
lizards.
husband in the back?
I don't know.
Be her husband in the
but
back.
The bullshit lizards.
The bullshit animals and scorpions outside the house.
The bullshit animals. She don't like Africa because there's no snacks, and the bullshit lizards.
It's big ass spiders. It's big ass lizards. Colorful lizards you ain't never seen before.
Colorful lizards.
I'd rather deal with something made up in the United States than deal with actual real problems in Ghana.
Hey, what's funny is that's all the cool thing. That when I went to Africa, that's like all the cool shit. The food's awesome. I enjoyed the food there, and I enjoyed the lizards, and I enjoyed the insects. I enjoyed all that shit. That's all the shit I loved about it.
for, all in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you,
fucking room with
all the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich.
People there think she's rich. Hey, listen, come to the U.S.
She's American, dude.
No one will think that about you.
They don't think she's rich. They just think that she has she's stupid enough to fall for the shit they're trying to peddle.
She has a fucking caramelized brain.
So they trying to get more money off of you.
No one in Uganda looks like her or talks like her either. She probably doesn't understand them. They speak beautiful fucking Queens, Kings English there. They're skinny. Their skin's beautiful. They spent a bunch of time in Uganda. Their bodies are fucking awesome.
Do you think she has like some relative from Ghana or where is she? Uganda? Ghana? Whatever the fuck.
I thought it was Uganda, but maybe it's Ghana.
Wherever.
I haven't been to Ghana. I thought she said Uganda. Maybe I got my I get my gonorrhea, my chlamydia confused.
Can't understand what she's saying anyway, but she probably had some relative back. She goes, I'm gonna move back to the motherland, and then she goes back and realizes that it's no different than it was like 100 years ago.
And you know she's collecting a fucking social security check or a welfare
the US?
check from the US. Yeah.
Yes.
And someone
Yes.
told her you could go there and live like a queen. Eat all the snacks you want.
Really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below. Because for me, I'm ready.
Well, the European men love going there because it just fat, hideous European men love going there because it just rains pussy on them.
That's so gross.
Ugandans are great. Yeah, Uganda's cool as shit. A little scary in some places. Yeah, Uganda's cool. There's some really cool people there.
To go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me,
They can't understand her there either. She probably just realized that she's not black. She's ghetto. Like she went to Africa and she goes, oh,
Right.
fuck, I'm not really black.
I'm actually just
and I'm going to go out to
shitty
Africa
American.
and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office and all the stuff that I was.
My dentist office?
Dentist office, really? You are not a dentist.
In America, steady electricity. And the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity. So if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing and it comes right back on in 2 minutes.
The only time our electricity gets paid off is when we don't pay the bill. Hey, oh man.
In less than 2 minutes.
Should she be allowed to vote?
No.
This shit right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday.
In the U.S., they only turn off your electricity when you don't pay the bill, and they got this fancy plan where you can prepay your electricity.
Crazy.
I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong. When I'm outside, I'm having fun.
Except for the fact she just complained about everything that people were doing to her ever since she moved in. I love the people, except for the fact that they're terrible and they take all my money.
This is the ultimate fuck around and find out. Yeah.
Yeah.
To reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable, you're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy to live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheeps and old.
Those are snacks, girl.
Malnourished cows.
Those are snacks.
Old malnourished cows. You look out my window and all you see is turkeys and ducks and malnourished cows.
Those are snacks, girl.
Home is where the snacks at.
Where the snacks is at? Give me some of them snacks, huh? Give me some of them snacks. I need the snacks.
I hate Africa. I hate that they ain't got no snacks. Fucking gnarly.
That's brutal. That's brutal.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Did you know Jemima's a Hebrew name? Like Aunt Jemima?
No, I didn't. So the Jews are infiltrating black people's syrup, huh?
Jemima. It means dove in Hebrew.
Huh. No, I didn't know that.
There you go. There's your little fact. The problem with that video is like that's the left. That's like I want to send all those people out to Africa or India or somewhere to live. By the way, if you're cool as shit like me, you go to those places and you fucking love it. Africa's awesome. India's awesome. I love all the no, not you. I love all the lizards and the insects and just and just the musk of humanity and civilization all around you.
When I hear the musk of humanity and civilization, I hear every being in the country shitting in the open and then
Yeah.
shitting in your hand. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't care for that.
Yeah.
Do not care for that. I think I could fuck with Africa, but India I could not. I could not. Could not.
I want to find if I can find a video of it. It was in this doesn't do it justice. But I was here, I'll show you one. I was in this is the town. I was in this town. This is in Varanasi.
What the fuck?
Man brushing his teeth from
Смотрите, как люди здесь чистят
with mud from the
глину. Прямо вот отсюда я у него спросил. Вот так вот.
It's funny, it says an unusual scene. It's not unusual.
Where is this?
That's in India. That's in Varanasi. I was probably standing on those same steps. I want to show you where is it? Pile of
shit.
Sticks, India. God. Teeth. Teeth cleaning twigs. I'm gonna see if I can find videos of this. Can't find it. But basically, when I was in Varanasi, there was this big pile of sticks, and then there was another huge pile of sticks. And when I mean huge, I mean like as big as an SUV, and it was just on the city street. And when you walk by, you grab a stick from the clean pile, and you brush your teeth. You flip the guy like a fucking coin, and then you brush your teeth with the stick, and then when you're done, you throw it in the dirty pile. And it was just like a spot in the you know what I mean? Just imagine walking down the street in downtown New York and just on one of the street corners, and that was the teeth brushing spot. And then there would be coffee shops there. And when I mean coffee shops, I mean like I can't even fucking explain it. Just imagine like 1x6 fencing, and it's a square, and then with like a corrugated steel roof. And there'd be one dude in there making coffee and another dude in there making clay cups. So he's making the clay cups and then putting them in the fire so they harden, and then they pour your coffee in it, and then when you're done, you throw the clay cup on the ground in this other pile, and that's it. Just one-time use clay cups. India's a trip, man.
What the fuck, dude?
India's crazy. And these aren't like isolated scenes. This is like everywhere.
No thanks.
I went into this one town in India, and it was called the recycling town. It's where all the garbage was brought, and there were like 1 million people who lived there, and they just had piles of shit. And when I mean piles bigger than homes, like 4 or 5 story piles. And like one would be just like tin cans, and one would just be the tops of tin cans, and one would be just pen caps. And
For what?
I don't know. They have so many fucking people there. They have almost 2 billion people, I think, who live in India. I think they have over 1.5 billion people. And so they just had this town where people made their living just recycling and separating shit.
Recycling, dude, it's still there. What the fuck are they doing? They're not recycling anything. They're just storing it.
It was just piles of the weirdest fucking things. One pile of bottle caps, and they were massive.
1.4 billion.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It doesn't
the only weird smell in Varanasi is they burn their people there, like just out in the open when they're dead. And so you could smell burning flesh for 24/7. That was shit. That was kind of gross, but that was a little weird. But I got used to it. I assimilated. I chilled.
No. Nope. Nope. No.
Even someone like me stood out there. Like people just wanted to come over and touch you. So weird. I love
Because
Indian
you're not
food.
one of them.
Yeah.
One of us.
The whole time I was there, I was wearing this. I had a Warriors tank top. So fucking hot there, and people would just come over and just touch me.
I've heard that. I've seen some videos of like white women will go over there just to travel,
Yeah,
and they're just getting like assaulted.
yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Dudes just fondling your goodies.
Yeah, that's pass.
Stevie, did you see the new anti-gravity drone for video? No, but I was looking at the Neo 2, and it looks like finally DJI, finally. I know they've been claiming their drones can track people, but they can't do shit. They all suck. And so it looks like the Neo 2 has finally cracked the code on it. New anti-gravity drone. The A1 Explorer drone.
That's what I'm seeing. Oh, it's 8K.
What does that mean, anti-gravity?
No idea.
The video footage just looks like the world's first 360 drone. Believe the hype. Here, I got a
It's 360.
We've been battling it since the beginning. It
Oh.
knocks us down. But every time, we rise. We crawl. We walk.
What the
fucking drone?
What
We
the
climb.
fuck, dude?
We
Get to the
fly. From paper planes to pioneers.
Oh my God.
To do it, it films up and down at the same time.
It's like Insta 360, but on a drone.
Defy the weight of the world. Turn boundaries into brilliance. Stay put.
Oh, gee, crying out loud. Didn't show us shit. Is that what it is? It's a drone with this 360 cam on it?
Yes, that's what it is.
Who makes
you-
it? You found it at B&H already?
Yeah, anti-gravity A1. I don't know. That's just the name. Anti-gravity A1 is what it's called. I think that's the brand, maybe.
Is it a I wonder if it's an American company, because if it's not,
Yeah, you're fucked if it's not.
yeah. It's getting so fucking weird buying drones.
Did you ever see this? Let me see if I can find it.
Who makes the anti-gravity drone? Drone brand a new brand incubated by Insta360. I wonder what that means. Insta360. Oh. I hope they do better than GoPro did with their drone. Man, that fucking killed them.
GoPro made a drone.
Yeah, and that's what fucked them. They were a multi-billion-dollar company. They tried to compete with DJI and they got fucked.
Jeez.
Anti-gravity drone review. Fun, intuitive flight, creative potential, but note it's pricey. Pricey? $1,500 is not pricey for a drone. All right, I'll look at it. I got a set of the goggles 3 coming so I can fly my Mavic 4 with goggles. Sean, I bought one for the golf course and the battery power sucked. It was $900. I think it lasted 15 minutes. Oh, for what kind of drone? Hey, if you're going to get a drone, it looks like the Neo 2. I mean, it looks like you can get the drone for $250 and the remote, a good remote for $250. And DJI doesn't. I hate to promote Chinese, but fuck, their drones are good. All right. What's today? Oh, there's some shit I got to tell you. Oh,
Wednesday.
this is what I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, this is hugely important.
Hugely
Important.
Hugely.
I don't know why I'm always the fucking last one to find this shit out. There's this motherfucker Pedro. This mother. He has a survey. There it is. I put a link to it where you can vote on like the best, like your favorite CrossFitter or your favorite podcast or all that shit. He promotes that shit on his site so that motherfucker gets all the votes. The fuck do I not know about this stuff?
Here, I'll pull it up.
Does that link work if you click the link? I pasted the link in there.
It should, yeah. If not, we can put it in the show notes.
Go in there and vote for my shit. Win this motherfucker.
Best event, best male of 2025.
Best male
female.
athlete. Type in my name for best male athlete, female and male. Type in just my name for everything. Either me or Colton Mertens for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck.
Best female, Savon Matosian.
A website blocked on my government computer. Damn. Well, thank you for trying.
It's a Google form.
Yep, it works. Good. Here, let me put it in there again. Click on that.
Most disappointing athlete of 2025, Savon Matosian.
And you asshole, Tyler Andrews. I'm gonna tell you my workout I did yesterday. Yesterday was good. Yesterday I did what'd I do? I did of course I did the obligatory 10 minutes on the assault bike. Then I did 25 burpees as fast as I could. I think I did it I don't know if I did as fast as I could, but I did it. I did 158. I rested 1 minute and I did it again. I also got it at 158. So, and then I did every 2 minutes, I did a deadlift to squat clean with 145 for 10 rounds. TTT's Corpus Anus podcast. Wow. Wow. Damn, Pedro's good.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, vote for Colton. Vote for Colton. I didn't see the option to vote for Dents anywhere. How could you not? There should be a special award for her.
Honorable mention, Dence's titties.
Yeah. Best tits in CrossFit. Yeah, how do they not have that?
I don't know. I think Lauren Khalil has a what do they call it?
I want to.
She has a foothold in it as well.
Lauren Khalil, best titties.
Yeah.
12 daily doses. My gym is. I'm surprised to hear you say that. Wow. My gym is programmed, but I don't refute it. My gym is programmed perfect CrossFit workout today. 5 rounds, 10 power cleans, 10 shouldered overhead, 20 bar facing burpees. Oh yeah, that's good. What did I do the other day? I did 5 hand cleans with 95 and then 5 shouldered overhead on the minute for 10 minutes, just as like a cool down. It ended up wounding me a little bit. One more thing, one more call to action, since I'm doing all these call to actions this morning. Instagram. These fucking idiots piss me off so bad. I go over to the CrossFit Instagram page. These fucking gym owners need to get their fucking asshole punched in. I'd like to prolapse their fucking anus. Holy shit. Grant made it onto CrossFit's Instagram?
Huh?
Just saw a where is that post with maybe it's CrossFit Games. Where's that post where they're doing a border patrol? CrossFit
should be on. I think it's on the black page.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
These fucking idiots.
Isn't it? Yeah, fit for USBP. Here we go. I got it.
Okay. Go to this post right here. It's on the 1, 2, 3, 4th row. And these people need to be ass pounded. So CrossFit is now helping Border Patrol recruit agents. How about you go fuck yourself?
What's the next? Ice?
Guys, the whole
Ew.
the whole reason CrossFit
Go fuck yourself. You wish you were still relevant to the CrossFit noobs.
the entire foundation of CrossFit was and is still built on the backs of first responders in the military. And it's a fucking shame. CrossFit needs to do a huge a huge fucking culling of the herd to get rid of these fucking losers. Not by actually getting rid of them, but to let them know what CrossFit actually is and why it's spread. How it gets its how it gets its street cred.
Nah, bro, the thing that, bro, you finally started doing literally anything in terms of messaging after what, a decade of silence? And then bam, this, the Border Patrol, now, and then stealing for hiring board? Oh, these people are...
Wrong side of history.
Nah, wrong side of history. That's a brilliant comment. Oh, you're one of those guys. If you don't like families being ripped apart and citizens being disappeared for days without notification, then you should leave. Or we can stay and make it better.
Let's just use his argument. Who do you think is ripping apart more families? Not having a secure border and the fucking hundreds of thousands of kids that are being separated from their parents at the border as they come in, or what Border Patrol is doing? Do you think, I wonder if this guy thinks if you pull over a dad who's driving drunk with his 3 kids in the back, do you not arrest him because he's got his 3 kids in the back? Like, what's the outcome do you want? Do you want what's better for fucking kids? Or do you want to believe some fucking fluffy fucking bullshit, lefty fucking woke fucking logic?
That's tearing families apart, Damon. Nobody else is tearing families apart. It's just the ICE agents.
Unhealthy parents are ripping families apart. Man, these fucking idiots. They need to be I hope CrossFit isn't influenced by their fucking opinions at all. Simple fix to these deportation libtards. If you don't like it, then open your house to them. Bam, solved.
Oh, remember when they did that? They said, "Oh, we're open. We're so open to all of the immigrants." And then the governor of Texas shipped them all to New York City, to Long Island,
and to Martha's Vineyard. Remember? And they called in the National Guard.
Shipped them all to Martha's Vineyard. And guess what? None of them allowed a single one in their house. No, I don't want them in my house. I don't know these people. They're scary. We need to call the National Guard because they shouldn't be allowed in this very affluent neighborhood. They need to go to the ghettos.
It's so funny how they get fixed one by one. Like Tish James. You know Tish James, the black lesbian chick? It's so funny.
No.
Completely.
Oh, yeah.
She's making the rounds now, and she's fucking killing it. And I love her to death. But complete lesbian, black, woke, libtard. She's in the fucking Bronx, changing in a Gold's women's bathroom, and a fucking guy comes in there and pulls his fucking dick out. She goes out and complains about him, and she gets kicked out of the fucking Gold's gym because she's not being inclusive. And now she's a fucking full-on righty. She just made an amazing video of just ripping white people apart, basically white women, being like, you guys are fucking cowards.
Yeah, of course they are.
Not
They
in
just
my
allow
backyard.
anybody to walk over them.
Yeah, not in my backyard. Steph Curry, Democrat. Yeah, Steph Curry did it too. He's a cunt.
They're all doing it. Everybody, all the NBA players, all the NFL players.
I just liked all your replies, Sevy. Doing my part. Thank you. It's crazy.
Lunatics.
And with and Steph Curry totally prides himself on being a social justice warrior. By the way, just so you know, these people these people, this Black Wolf CrossFit or whatever,
Yeah.
they promote, here you go, them promoting child genital mutilation. Here they are. They're part of the LGBTQ plus mafia.
Of course they are. It's a dog whistle,
oh.
dude. Dude, as soon as you see shit like this, you know right off the bat their whole demographic.
Yeah.
You know exactly who they are. They're insecure losers.
Hey, you can't have it both ways, guys. You can't be like, well, I like the LGBTQ plus tranny shit, but I don't agree with the child genital mutilation. You love what's it called again? Black Wolf CrossFit. You absolutely love the child genital mutilation shit. Great place to take your kids, people. Welcome to Black Wolf CrossFit.
Yeah.
Where our bathrooms, your daughter can change with a grown-ass man with his dick out.
That's right.
Black Wolf Lives Matter.
Black Wolves matter.
Fucking. And no offense, but Houston's a shithole. Sorry, Jenny. I think Jenny lived.
It's embarrassing. These people are embarrassing.
Yeah. Complete fucking promoting sexual predators. The victim gym. Hi, I belong to the victim gym. Victim CrossFit. Yeah, you should change your name to Victim CrossFit.
Oh, wow. SEMA boobs. They had to install changing rooms at the Globo Gym because there's a male in our locker room every day. Let's just, you know what? We'll just install something so that they can just change wherever they want.
Black
Instead
Wolf
of
CrossFit.
addressing the problem right head on.
Black Wolf CrossFit, where you can change with men. Women can change with men. Your daughters can change with men.
So crazy. We'll just make all the bathrooms gender neutral. It's okay. Anybody can come in, use the bathroom. Starbucks in New York City is like that, where it's just like the bathroom is just
a free for all.
Yeah. Imagine you just came out of just dropping a steaming shit in a bathroom. Like you're just ripping ass hard. It's a struggle.
Oh,
you walk out of the bathroom and then you have to wash your hands next to a woman.
This
I'm so sorry.
This chick I know, I just heard this story yesterday. This chick was telling me who's a professional MMA fighter. She was she went into a gender neutral bathroom and she didn't know it was gender neutral, and she escorted a guy out of there physically.
Whoa. He's like, oh, he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want shit to do with that. Oh God. It's just sad. Oh, why are we playing make believe? Like, can we just stop playing make believe?
Hey, Black Wolf CrossFit, why don't you switch to an F45?
They'd be better off.
Hey, CrossFit's about equality, not about fucking fascism and equity and DEI shit. Why don't you just switch? Caller, hi. Hello?
Yo.
Hey.
Y'all still rocking and rolling?
Kinda. I gotta take a piss.
Shit and a half. Head over to the website real quick. Got a new bundles out for people to spend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Spend their hard-earned gift cards on.
I will say this though, really quick. I did find this. Oh shoot! I was gonna show you some giant tits I found at Black Wolf CrossFit. I mean,
pull them up then.
Just huge. These are crazy.
Let me see them now.
I mean, you can pull those up too.
Just crazy.
Where? Oh, you can't zoom in. I can't fucking see. Nobody can see that.
Jeez Louise. Okay, I give you
Yeah.
a pass. You can stay. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
them's are nice.
Paper Street Coffee. Oh, I like that bag.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought this was a tea. Okay, this is coffee.
Yeah, it's coffee. So
Okay,
like the
okay.
Linden drops, you're gonna have a different color label.
I like it. It's hot.
What's
So hot right now.
So it's 36 total bucks, but you get the coffee, which is a really unique coffee that should be a little bit more expensive, but it is what it is. You get an origami with that thing in the middle is to do pour overs.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then you get a mug. You get a choice of your mug. So you're basically only paying for your coffee. The origami and the mug are on me, basically free.
Hey, will that arrive by Christmas?
Yeah. So my goal, and I should be putting out a blog post on the website, is if you order it by Monday, which is the 22nd, I think. Monday the 22nd, I'm going to make sure that it gets to you by Wednesday.
Don't do that to Gabe, guys. Order it now. Don't do that to him and make him fucking drag his ass to the fucking post. Order that shit today. That is sick.
Well, it's while supplies last. I only have a limited amount of the coffee because it's not coffee that's readily available. It's just coffee that it's we're really focusing on the specialty part of the coffee during the holiday seasons. So we were only able to secure 270 kilo bags, so like 300-ish pounds. And once that's gone, that's gone. And 300-ish pounds goes by a lot.
Sean Lenderman, I'm waiting till Monday and leaving shit reviews if it doesn't make it. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, dude.
Someone
That's
else
fine.
said
I'll make sure for Sean's order, I'll just bust a huge load on his box.
Hey,
Nice.
Sean, he's gonna send yours over. Mustafa, the Palestinian tranny who allegedly shot the MIT guy, will be delivering yours. Wow, that I want it just for that origami.
Yo, Pat, the funny
That's-
thing is, I guarantee you, we do Fran, I'll beat the shit out of you. And then on top of that, whether you want to or not, literally 99.9% of these people in the chat, I will take your back and I will fuck you in the ass. Like if we were in a room and I felt like fucking you in the ass, if we were stuck in a room and I felt like fucking you in the ass, you guys would have no fucking authority to stop me. I would take my cock out super hard and just shove it up your ass. And it's that plain and simple. You keep the same energy. If you ever see me in person, keep the same energy. So then that way I can sodomize you. But please go ahead and buy these bundles.
Marketing at its finest. Caleb, I am gonna send you something. Do not post this.
Okay.
This is do not post this.
Okay.
This is it sounds like they killed the new Hezbollah leader. Hey, so that's an incredible deal. Are the cans still on sale?
The cans will always be on sale until I take them down from the website. So the goal for the cans is to be wholesale only. So mainly to gyms. We have a few gyms that have picked them up already. And then I'll take them off of the website and just focus on the nitro cans. And then like at Wadapalooza, which by the way, this year at Wadapalooza, we're not going to be there.
Oh, why? What's going on? You fighting with Dylan or? Raising
No,
family, or?
good, all good things.
Oh.
No, all good things, all good things. We have a wholesale partner that buys coffee from us for their shop down in Miami, and we're letting them do the event. So I'll still be there and I'll be helping them out, but Paper Street won't be there, if it makes any sense. Our coffee will still be there.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for everything you're doing, by the way. Kill Taylor's killing it. We've had 3 of our best shows. The $1,000 you've added to the show is fucking crazy. Thank you. And it's going to be great watching Taylor defend the money this Saturday. Thank you so much for all that. Thank you to Holy Balls, too.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, thanks to you guys. I like the new format. Obviously, it was unforeseen, but the new format does seem like
yes,
it's a really cool thing.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, the only thing is
shit sandwich
incoming.
Shit sandwich.
think you guys should start requesting the 1,000 minimum from all the sponsors.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I think moving forward, that's smart.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, it's bringing a lot more attention. The bigger the pot gets and quicker, the better it's going to be for everyone, right? Like y'all had heavy hitters call in, and even for people that aren't heavy hitters, like giving them the opportunity this week, especially, right, or next week,
Yeah.
when they're all beat to shit or not wanting to compete, like it'll be cool for like the random people in the chat or just random people who fitness for fun to be able to come in and imagine a random person just winning $7,000 from the show and it not being like a Colton or it not being like a James, you know?
Yeah. It's cool too that they're going to be at the WFP this weekend. Last weekend. And so it was cool that Victor called in instead of the usual suspects. Although it was fantastic that James called in.
I mean, but still, like Victor calling in, someone you really wouldn't expect. Also, Justin calling in, someone you definitely wouldn't expect.
No, did not expect that.
Yeah, it just goes to show like people might think when you say, "Oh, this is the best show," or like Kill Taylor is, whenever you glorify it, or you might be talking a little bit like, fucking boasting about it. Like it's true though. People call in because it's a cool concept and just fucking work out, get some money, and just talk shit for an hour and a half or an hour.
Hey, there's 3 shows that are fucking holding down the fort. The 3 big shows. It's Kill Taylor, it's Dense Updates, and it's Hiller's channel. And those like it's Kill Taylor's so sick. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of Taylor. I so appreciate it. I appreciate the sponsors. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's the only one that's literally engaging at its nature. And I think that's what people also want, right? Like people love Dance and love Hiller because of the high level athletes that are able to compete. But Kill Taylor is akin to the open, right? Because you get a workout and then all 3 of us could do it, or 4 of us if you include Pat. And then you'll have a fucking Colton that comes in and literally scares off Jason Hopper that one time, right?
Yeah.
Or you'll have someone come in and the 2 times fittest man on earth saying, "Hey, look, I can't beat Victor's time. I'm just gonna tap out real quick." Like that's something that's really, really cool and super unique to this particular show. You're not gonna see that in any other show.
And I do appreciate going back. I do appreciate the other shows. I really like it that Scott Schweitzer comes live right after this show. I love that Get With The Programming has been so fucking consistent and true to their charter. Shut Up and Scribble. Pedro gets all the people to interview that I've offended and who won't come on my show anymore. I mean, we're so lucky. We have so much great content in the ecosystem. Spin's been really consistent with the CrossFit Games update shows on Wednesday nights. So it's great. This is a great space.
That's what I'm contributing to obviously you mostly, because I do think that you do have a strong, passionate, like obviously my little fucking bit and rant there. You guys do have a passionate audience, and at the end of the day, like time kind of heals all those wounds. Like you're saying, like look at Justin, like it's unexpected, but again, it's like it's just give everything in a long enough timeline, and like things will be mended, and everyone at the end of the day literally wants the same objective, right? Just the one, support this community, whatever it is now, and just have awesome entertainment, which is what you're giving.
Word. Right now, get it while it lasts. Only 300 pounds of beans available. You will get the special shell pour over, the beautiful pink bag. And can you pull that up, Caleb? Sorry. Head on over to Paper Street Coffee, PAPERST coffee.com. Great Christmas gift. Thanks for doing that, releasing that here.
Yep, I'll talk to you guys. Again, get them in before the 22nd, literally. Even if you live in fucking California, if your order is in, and I'll put a blog post by like midday on the 22nd, I'll make sure that it gets to you by the 24th. Like I don't have an issue.
I like that orange one, by the way, that looks like it's a beautiful vagina
salmon
hue. Pink vagina hue. That's nice.
Those were the coolest colors, but yeah, you guys will be getting some in the mail soon.
All right, buddy, love you to death. Thank you.
Talk to you guys. Take care. See you.
Bye.
All right. Very interesting marketing strategy. If you don't buy it, I'll butt fuck you. Unique to the
I think that's a promise.
Yeah.
I hope it is.
It's a deliverable. Okay, don't forget, if you move to Ghana or Uganda or Africa, there's a chance you might not like the snacks. We have the best snacks here in the U.S. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Oh. Friday CrossFit Games update show. Gonna be fantastic. We're gonna look, take a deep dive and spread the love to the WTF, make predictions. It's gonna be a great show. See you guys Friday. Oh, wait, what's today? Wednesday? I'll see you guys tomorrow morning too. Do we have a guest tomorrow morning?
I don't know.
Not as of now. Also, really quick, Charlie Lawrence will be on the show next week. This weekend, he is going to try to break the 100-mile world record again. So we'll have him on after he tries to break that for the second time. The first time, remember, he broke the 100-mile world record, but some Japanese guy he ran it with beat him. So he broke the record, but someone ran it faster than him. So he's going to try to break that record. And then tomorrow, keep your eyes open for Dylan and Jeremy's podcast. I know there's no UFC this weekend, but their podcast, it's like Take a Roll or Go with the Punches or something like that. But Rear Naked Takes. There is a Jake Paul fight against Anthony Joshua. The entire card, I think, is pretty cool. And I think that's Friday night. So I'm guessing that Jeremy and Dylan will be doing a review of that. Oh, and Boys Interrupted going live at 11:30 this morning. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.